We often glorify innate talent or attribute success to the whims of fortune. We see a brilliant artist or a visionary entrepreneur and assume they were simply born with a special gift, or just happened to be in the right place at the right time. This belief can be comforting. It absolves us of responsibility. If success is reserved for the chosen few, then failure isn't our fault. Others wait for the spark of motivation, believing that to act, they must first feel inspired. But motivation is a fickle friend. It's an emotion, and like all emotions, it is unreliable. To build anything of lasting value, you cannot depend on something so transient. But discipline is the real advantage. It's the quiet force that operates when talent is resting, when luck has run out, and when motivation is nowhere to be found. It's not about grand gestures, but the small, consistent choices made day after day. The decision to show up when you'd rather stay in bed. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's the difference between people who talk about their dreams and people who quietly build them into reality. In a world that chases shortcuts, discipline is the foundational skill that allows you to build something that truly lasts. We've all been told to get motivated. We chase it, we wait for it, we rely on it to begin. Motivation feels good. It's a powerful surge of energy and optimism. But here's the truth. As a long-term strategy, it's fundamentally unreliable. It's a fleeting emotion, not a foundation you can build on. It arrives without warning and vanishes just as quickly, leaving our best intentions stranded. Think about when you feel most motivated. It's often when things are new and exciting. The blank page of a journal, the first day of a workout plan. It flows easily when progress is visible and you're getting immediate, positive feedback. And it's effortless when life is easy, when you're well-rested and free from other pressures. In these moments, taking action feels like the most natural thing in the world. But that feeling never lasts. Inevitably, motivation disappears. It evaporates when you're tired after a long day and your energy is depleted. It fades when results are slow to appear, when you're deep in the messy middle and your hard work feels invisible. And it vanishes when nobody is watching, when there's no external applause or accountability to keep you going. This is the critical moment. This is the point where most people stop. They hit a wall not because the task became impossible, or because they lack the ability to continue. They stop because their only fuel source just ran out. They were running on motivation, and they never learned how to operate without it. The secret to long-term success isn't found in staying motivated. It's found in building something that works even when you're not. We often misunderstand discipline. We see it as a form of self-inflicted punishment, a harsh sentence we must endure for our own good. We equate it with suffering, a joyless grind against our own nature. Or we imagine it as something extreme, a life of cold showers and relentless hustle reserved only for the superhuman. But this picture is a distortion. True discipline is quieter, more profound. It is simply the act of honoring a promise you made to yourself. It's doing what needs to be done, especially when the feeling isn't there. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the quiet tending of the flame. It's showing up long after the initial excitement has faded, when the work becomes a silent conversation between you and your goals. It's working quietly when there's no applause, finding satisfaction not in praise, but in the integrity of the effort itself. It's choosing consistency over the immediate allure of comfort, understanding that small, repeated actions carve the deepest channels of change. Through this steady repetition, discipline transforms conscious effort into unconscious habit. The struggle lessens, and the action becomes a part of who you are. And these habits, woven into the fabric of your days, are what create meaningful results, not just in what you achieve, but in the person you become. Why most people fail? Most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they stop too early. They start strong, lose focus, get distracted, quit quietly, not because the goal was impossible, but because discipline was never built. Success doesn't require perfection. It requires showing up again and again. Discipline compounds. Discipline works slowly, and that's why people underestimate it. One disciplined action means nothing, but repeated daily, that's where everything changes. Small actions compound. Quiet effort stacks up. Progress becomes unavoidable. And one day, people call it luck. Discipline is the real advantage. Not talent, not motivation, not luck. Just daily, consistent effort. Quiet, focused, unseen, until it pays off.